When I heard the shriek, I bolted up the stairs. That's one thing about being my height. I can take stairs 3 at a time. The sound had come from Lainey's room. I slammed the door open, and there was Lainey, curled like a kitten at one end of the bed, and her client flat on his back with his eyes shut. "What happened?" I said. Lainey just giggled. I looked at the client lying in the crumpled pile of rose-pink sheets. He was one of those padded, flushed men who always remind me that people are basically made of meat. He had a glazed look, and although he had a sheet over him, I was fairly certain that I could see either steam or smoke rising from the general area of his groin. "Are you all right?" He squeaked, swallowed, and said, "Oh, yes." "Lainey." "Sorry, Babylon. We were just having a little fun." "Yes, well, I'd leave that sort of fun to the twins, if I were you. I thought someone was being murdered up here." "Oh, really, Babylon, as if I would." She patted the client on his balding head, bounced up, flung on a wisp of pink silk that served her as a dressing gown, and danced past me. She grabbed my hand and dived into my office, pulling me behind her. She snatched up a red, leather-bound book I recognized all too well. "Babylon!" She waved it at me. A few scraps of paper fell out. "Not now, Lainey," I said. "If someone doesn't do this soon, we're in trouble." Lainey's tiny, all big green eyes and masses of blonde curls, but she can glare like a hawk. Plus, she's a fae. You don't mess with fae, not if you've more brains than the average plant. Like every being of power, she can't use most of it here on Scalentine, but she's not helpless, not by a long way. "I know," I said. "We need to order new bed linens and curtains and replace that lamp, and we haven't paid the glazier yet. We might even have enough money, but no one actually knows, because no one's done the accounts." "You do them then." "You know I don't do numbers. That's a completely different sort of magic from mine. But somebody has to do them." "What brought this on?" She jerked her head towards her room. "Him. He's an accountant." "Can't we get him to do them then?" "Well, not right now," she said, her mouth twitching. "And once he's recovered, he won't be back for at least 2 weeks. He's broke." Frankly, a broke accountant didn't sound like someone I wanted doing my paperwork. I had enough problems. All right. I'll do them tonight." Lainey made a face in which hope, exasperation, and disbelief were nicely mingled. "Well, you need to sign this anyway," she said, waving more paper at me. "Clothier's bill." I looked at it. "How much for that silk?" She pouted. "One must dress, Babylon." "Amazes me that so little material can cost so much," I said. I dipped a pen in the inkstand, signed the bill, and sealed it with my ring. Lainey blew me a kiss and sashayed out. I hoped there was enough in the kitty, but I doubted it. There are usually 6 or 7 of us working, but what with Lainey's taste in clothes, Flower's taste in ingredients, and the twins asking for new equipment every 5 minutes, considerably more had been going out than coming in. For a while, in fact. I went back down. A few of the crew had gathered in the hall in case there was trouble. Even the twins had emerged from the basement. "Everything smooth?" asked Cruel. "She's got cropped hair the colour of frost and skin like midnight." "As silk." Her brother, unusual, glanced up the stairs. He's the other way around, great mane of pitchy hair and silver-white skin. Well, they claim to be twins. Don't ask me, I only work here. "Is that the culprit?" he asked. Lainey's client was peeking over the banisters. "Culprit should be punished," said Cruel, smiling at him. Her smiles are interesting.